Alright, welcome back to Pokemon Champions. It's been a week since I've played. You can tell I'm not very consistent at this, so I can't really complain about it if I'm not very good at the game, can I? I'd like to get some music at some point, but I only have, what, less than an hour now? So, like I said before, I kind of like just leaving it at an hour. That way I don't get too upset. But I don't know. Trick Room, Armarouge, and Giraffe. So it's a giraffe. You pronounce it that way, and then King Gambit do good there. Maybe Kangaskhan is slow. You have no redirection, though Kangaskhan probably has Fake Out, which kind of stinks because I don't have any form of priority. Is there a way for me to deny Trick Room going up? Because if not, then I need to try to like solve for it. I guess I go like Venus or Kangaskhan. I know that's weird, but well, I can't Fake Out though. I'm not gonna lead Kangaskhan because the threat of Giraffe is too scary. Honestly, really don't hate Zard here actually. So we're gonna do something like that. It took too long. It's okay. I need a warm-up match. Venusaur can do something too. King Gambit if Zard goes down anyways. Okay. Yep. Pretty much exactly what I figured it would be. So do I just go guns blazing? Protect. Well, I don't want to protect this turn. But I don't want to switch out. I'd waste my sash if I didn't, you know, just protect this turn. I'll hit Giraffe with Dragon Claw. Not gonna kill, but that's why I have to play this game. Marvel skills broken too. I guess I could double protected, but I don't want to waste that. I really need to consider something like Taunt. I don't know why you wouldn't Fake Out the Aerodactyl, because it can have Taunt. Do I bother even doubling into Giraffe? Maybe? I guess so. Now, if Last Resort starts coming out, then we know what kind of set this is. It doesn't Mega Evolve either, but you don't know. Okay, it is slow Kangaskhan. Yes, gonna survive that. Good. Decent damage. Kangaskhan avoids. You know what? We'll count that as a forfeit. I don't really want to bother learning that. I'm sure one of them has Bright Powder, probably for a Giraffe, just to maybe make it so that a random Trick Room goes off, but that's just kind of... I don't even bother getting momentum from that. Okay, what am I looking for? Problem is there's not a lot of taunt Pokemon from Gen 1. Encore is not going to do much other than force a switch. Clary can't imprison either. This challenge is going to be a lot easier whenever I get out of Gen 1, but as of right now, I don't really know how to pilot a Gen 1 team. Maybe I could use Gyarados? Preferably my taunt user has no weakness to Fake Out. What, how else, I guess, can I can use a slow Pokemon. Or I could use a Pokemon with Trick Room of my own. You don't learn Trick Room though. You learn Imprison, but you don't learn Trick Room. Right? Yeah. You have Wonder Room, but not Trick Room. So maybe I swap Starmie out for Slowbro. I know that's weird. Not Galarian Slowbro either. Oh well. I'll worry about it later. Just a weakness in the team that I'll have to deal with. Do I really have any bulky Pokemon? Kind of, not really. Not really. That may be my downfall. It's not super balanced. I don't know though. Venusaur, Kangaskhan, and Dragonite are pretty defensive Pokemon. I'm wondering if I'm thinking too hard about my leads. Does anyone here have Wide Guard? Yeah, King Gambit kind of stinks. Especially with Sucker Punch. Probably, well, no, I don't want to lead status moves. I just want to attack here because of Whimsicott. I can still attack with Aerodactyl, I guess. But also, preferably, I'm stopping Tailwind. Oh, well, there's ways of doing that. There are. I'd have to reveal one of my cards pretty early, but Zard's not that good here either. So Starmie in the back, Kangaskhan in the back. Why am I leading Dragonite? So I can switch to... I guess I should maybe lead Starmie instead. Yeah, this is pretty standard. I could attack with Starmie. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set Tailwind. And switch to Kangaskhan. Now, is Fake Out the same priority? No, it's not. Because it's +1. Breakster. Don't have to worry about losing Marvel Scout from Rockslide. So long as Aerodactyl doesn't flinch. That should go off. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, I don't hate this, honestly. Oh, no! But I do like having Dragonite out there for King Gambit. Well, now you don't have Tailwind, but I do. Probably have Rough Skin, don't you? I do need to attack though. In fact, I think letting Chomp go down. Or sorry, not Chomp. I think this is tactical. I'm not sure gonna like switch King Gambit out, but I don't really. Why would you switch King Gambit in? I don't understand that, I'll be honest. Please click Rock Slide, not Dragon Claw or something. Come on, you know what to do. Or you don't know what to do. Okay, well. Let's chop out of that. We don't do that. Sucker Punch may come out. Probably does too. They give me 1 turn of Tailwind to work with, I think. This would be 3, yes. Very fine. You don't have priority, so maybe Garchomp goes down. Not a bad thing to happen. I don't know if he does enough damage though. Sorry, Kangaskhan is always a girl. Okay, that's pretty cool. Fulfilling Sucker Punch is going to come into Gambit, or not Gambit, from Gambit into Kangaskhan. So switch Starmie out, unless you Kowtow. Kowtow's kind of bad. Starmie's just dead. Gonna get obliterated, but oh well. At the very least, Kangaskhan can come back in and have some fun. Cool. Good damage. Moonblast or Tailwind? Moonblast, because you didn't move faster than everyone else. Does some damage, but, well, I'm probably slower than a Whimsicott though, right? That should kill, because it's halved, right? I don't want to double protect here. Hold on. See if he Kowtows. That's fine. Kowtow may click or kill Dragonite. Need Whimsicott dead though. Or not dead, but immobilized for the turn. He can get my protect here too. I don't see why you wouldn't run protect on King Gambit, so I may be building too much into this one strategy that gets blocked easily and is easy to predict. I could stop a Sucker Punch. It doesn't matter now. He's faster than Dragonite. Kowtow comes out. That's fine. Kangaskhan did his job, or her job. Sorry. Keep forgetting. It's kind of what I default to. Okay, Starmie is now safe. Somewhat. Dragonite is not dead. Important to note. 2 turns up for Tailwind, I think. Okay, interesting. Do I double protect here, or do I break Marvel Scale? I can always break Marvel Scale. I'm not so scared of... I think this is correct. That way I don't have to risk being encored. Maybe not. Maybe they double star me. If they double star me, I think that's game. This is mega. Probably thunder. Either that or Draco. If you Draco, which you... no, you're gonna Moonblast. Survive this. You have the power. Good job, Stormy. I'm very proud of you. Is no, Dragonite shouldn't be faster. I really should not risk. Yeah, I really shouldn't risk this. Oh, wait, no, attack this turn. I'm an idiot. Sorry. No, I don't. No, I don't. Sorry. I don't attack this turn because Tailwind. I'm not as much of an idiot. No, it really just depends on who's faster, unless you have extreme speed, which you may. Not a bad idea, even on a special attacker. You still have a decent attack set. I think that's still like 130. I don't have it though. Thank you, Starmie, for surviving that. What's the Stunfisk gonna do? You know, I kinda don't hate Starmie lead. What's the scariest thing about a Starmie lead? I guess Tailwind into like knockoff. That's gonna hurt. And what's wrong with Kangaskhan Dactyl? Doesn't really deal with steel very much, does it? So... Aerodactyl Dragonite? Low kick's not gonna do that much to Excadrill, but it will do something. You probably lead Glamora though, don't you? I highly doubt you have 3 Megas. It's probably just Tyranitar and Zard. Meteor Beam hits pretty hard, but well, something like this feels nice, I think. Kangaskhan's not really that good. Sure, it can fake out, but what's it gonna do after that? Okay, damage, 70 base power, normal type attack. Okay. I need Tailwind. I'm not scared of Glamora, but I need Tailwind. Now, Whimsicott cannot click Encore. Big damage. Not that bad though. Well, I guess it can. It can. So the bad thing about that would be if it doesn't do exactly the same amount of damage. That is probably a form of a roll. Not that I really care about Dactyl going down. I really don't. Honestly, he's not that useful here other than setting up Tailwind for Stormy. I assume you switch out into a resist. Maybe so you can get it off later. Please kill. No, it didn't kill. Okay, are we gonna encore? No, okay, good. It's a bit of a gamble, but hey, if it works, it pays off, right? So, I can completely understand the sentiment. Good flinch. Are you aware of the power that I have? Probably not, or you wouldn't be doing this to yourself. Pointless crit. I'll take it nonetheless. Okay, so you're set up here. I don't really think they're... Well, yeah, you have super speed. Much to the point where I don't think it matters what I tried to do here. Dactyl's not going to do much to Excadrill. That's not going to do much to Excadrill either. Not really afraid. I'm not afraid that much. Who do I kill? I think I kill Glamora and leave Excadrill all by himself, right? Because Dactyl's going down here unless I protect. Wait, I'm faster still? Are you not Sandrush? Kinda stinks that he avoided that, but it doesn't matter too much. Probably goes for a Rock Slide, but in theory should maybe kill both. Unless the important one avoids the attack. So how... yeah, he must be Mold Breaker. Right? I don't see how Excadrill is not... just not, like, lightning fast. So if that's the case, then Starmie should, in theory, be faster. We're gonna hold it back on him, though. Just in case. Oh, thank you. I didn't even consider that. This power should be doing more. Well, yeah, it should be. You're not a rock type special defense and all that, but even then, Earth Ball, no, Energy Ball is also special. Yeah, why would you not have Sandrush? How do you feel about Zard, Whimsicott, and Garchomp? I hope you like them because you're gonna see them everywhere. I get that I have Zard, but it's kind of the point of the challenge is I'm using a Gen 1 Pokemon. Lead is probably Ensign, so I can actually outspeed that with Kangaskhan. No Perish Trapping or anything like that. Stormy's really good here. Oh, Stormy is great. It's everything super effectively. Bit concerned about Rotom, but I can do things against it. Honestly, Scrappy's good. That stops Incineroar from doing silly things. I don't like taking the attack drop though. Well, you probably lead Whimsicott anyway, so Dragonite, right? Threatened with Dragonite. Kangaskhan in the back, Stormy. How am I feeling about that? I think that's quite fine. Venusaur can't do much to Tom. If it's the water type one, sure, but I assume that's why they're running the fire type one, because I don't know, the Venusaur or grass types, I guess, not just Venusaur. Okay. Tactical Dragonite. Only bad thing about this is I cannot set up Tailwind this turn. Which kind of stinks. Can't really do much actually of value. Okay, then yeah, I guess I should not lead like I did today. I don't even bother protecting, honestly. Sash Bricks. Doubt we have Energy Ball, Moonblast may kill though. Okay, who do I fake out this turn? Because you can't Encore Aerodactyl if he flinches. So I ain't afraid of that. Honestly, I may just attack them from the last turn. That may be better. Get some momentum. What else can you do, Whimsicott? I'm not quite scared of Incineroar, but Whimsicott's a bit concerning. Feel like I get the damage off of Whimsicott. Find it funny that Bactyl is still faster. Chomp comes out. I feel like I just hard pivot here. I don't want to do that though. I'm gonna dual wing beat and switch it. Yeah, I think that's better, honestly. Or I double. Maybe I double. I think I double here actually. Double into Whimsicott. Get it killed. Ooh, that ain't gonna kill. Sorry. Overestimated your attack stat there after 2 drops. Oh well, get it dead. Okay. Wait, this works quite well actually. I think at the very least. No, it doesn't, because instant. Now, I still think I switch Stormy. I have the option to switch back out if I really feel the need to. Mover Scale being gone is kind of bad, but you know. Here's the thing. Starmie should still KO whatever it is. And you may say, oh, Incineroar just takes you out, right? I mean, you could consider that, but think of it this way. I can just protect. And now Kangaskhan gets free pick on whoever it wants to attack. Garchomp is most certainly faster. He's probably pretty bulky though. I don't know, maybe you're like EV'd or whatever to protect something. I don't know. Ah. Words. Incin doesn't even fake out, which is good. He may parting shot, but yeah, just lariat. Okay, we're back to even speeds. Actually, no, I have speed for a turn. Does like it should kill, right? Just gonna double here. I hope that actually mega. I just listened for the sound cues. I didn't actually look. Here comes a what 90 base attack at most. Ice Spinner. No huge power boost. Only more like 70 base attack. Okay. Incin does not have priority. Good job, Kangaskhan. Still faster than Chomp. Zard comes out. Well, I have a feeling I may just want to switch, but Solar Beam, right? How much damage do you think Kangaskhan does to Zard? I shouldn't have done that. I should have just attacked Garchomp. Oh well, it's fine. Does Zard do enough damage to go Kangaskhan? Probably, I'd say. I'd say he probably does end up killing Kangaskhan here. I'm not really scared of attack drops though. Oh wait, yeah, you do the obvious move of let me hit Stormy, but I'm faster than Zard. That's why it's so nice having an actual speed stat. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh wait, I could have switched to Dragon and have a free turn for Fake Out. If you want to overcomplicate things. Got 12 more minutes of this. Okay, another Trick Room team. Not hard Trick Room, but has a Trick Room mode. What in particular stops me from leading Zard? Switches happen first, right? Okay, Ceruledge. That's what stops me. But does it though? What stops me from leading Starmie? indeed what stops me from doing that. No fake out, no real priority. No, I mean shadow sneak, but what's wrong with this lead? Kangaskhan, are you gonna be okay here? I guess. You can hit ghost types pretty nicely. Dragonite for King Gambit. Aerodactyl can either attack. Oh, Lopunny has fake out. Sorry, I don't spend my time thinking too much about Lopunny. Alright. I assume you fake out Dragonite, which would have been Starmie, and just stop whatever would happen from my Mega. But I'm protecting Aerodactyl in case you try to stop Tailwind. And it works quite well. Kanto comes out. Some damage. Dragonite comes in with the low kick. Not really afraid. You're what? Normal fighting? Yeah, not really afraid of that, honestly. I expect Triple Berry. You might switch to how fast are you? Again, I don't really remember these. Well, I would never know. I never played whenever this was important. Okay, well. Dactyl is now still faster. I feel like I go Guns Blazing here again. Do I? Yes, I think I have to. Do I double the Lopunny though? I feel like I doubled the Lopunny. He can only do one thing. He can't both Sucker Punch Starmie. Only one thing can be done here. You can either Sucker Punch one or the other. You can't do both, so let's see what you cover. Okay. I'm a bit concerned because Kangaskhan. I'm gonna play this out to see the interaction. I want to see the interaction with Fake Out. I'm more interested in that than anything else at this point. I can use it, yeah. Okay. Well, that's certainly something. Probably have like low kick or something, right? No, just Kanto. Goodbye. Definitely. What would be a better lead there? Okay. Definitely not losing, Dragonite. Right. I think the protect was correct on the first turn. And then I protect Dragonite. That way pressure is on. Okay, that's what I should have done. Didn't end up happening, but oh well. Another Trick Room team, that's what it looks like. Both Armarouge and Mimikyu can set Trick Room. You have a fake out support. So if I lead Kangaskhan, you have to attack Kangaskhan. I can use that to somewhat of an advantage. Somewhat. I'm gonna have to just stall Trick Room again. Or at least attempt to stall Trick Room. Wait, I don't hate that lead. Is Zard good? Zard's okay, but not anything particularly special. Dragonite or Kangaskhan? Dragonite. For Gambit. Because they may expect, whatchamacallit from Venusaur. What does Gallade have? My dear Gallade, what do you have to stop me? I feel like I just rock slide here, honestly. Should do, well, no, it won't deal similar amounts of damage. Oh, yeah. Disguise, right? So at the very least, I get half of my attack power. I don't think this kills, though, honestly. Just don't see Venusaur doing 66% to Mimikyu. Maybe I had, like, King's Rock or something. Ooh, Expanding Force. How interesting. So, again, I was so afraid of Fake Out. I can't really stop that from happening. No priority. Look, I feel like we double protect this turn. Right? You're gonna Expanding Force, obviously. Just waste some time. Wait, you're not gonna Expanding Force with a Gallade. That's a physical attacker. Single target moves? Okay. Well, we can work with that. I do believe Venusaur just dies, though. I don't really want to have to deal with losing Marble Scale, but I guess that's the price you have to pay. I'm kind of afraid of Mimikyu, though. I need to use this to my advantage and just, like, deal damage to both. But I can get a lot of damage off on Gallade. Oh, yeah. No. I don't have priority. Do this. And we can reminisce, or not reminisce, but contemplate about how it would have went down if I had clicked Rock Slide instead. Well, that didn't even do half. Okay. So that means you can't priority me. I'm expecting a play rough next turn. So Mimikyu goes down instead. I highly doubt you would send out Armor Rouge again. Here comes the Expanding Force. How long is left? That's a problem. Yeah, the lack of priority here just kind of stinks. Go for Protect. Maybe you set up a nasty plot or something. Yeah. I feel like Dragonite's probably going to be more important here. Sorry, Venusaur. I don't really have many tools for you. If it be possible, I probably should just... Maybe I go for the double protect? What else is gonna happen? Nothing. Nothing's gonna happen anyway, so I may as well just go for double protect. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, what do I lose? The same thing I would have lost anyways if I didn't. Big Expanding Force comes out. Okay, so the Dream Team is pretty good. I think the Dream Team's pretty good here. Dragonite can't do anything. The Mimikyu, I didn't even think about that. So I've got to attack Mimikyu here with Starmie. Do I though? I have to. I have to. There's nothing I can do. Hit it with Liquidation. I don't care at this point. I can hit Armor Rouge all I want, but ugh, that's awful. Would be nice if Dragonite had something to hit with. If Armor Rouge protects here, great, awesome. That covers multiple angles, and Mimikyu may just Shadow Sneak. I highly doubt you double Trick Room. Now, again, I can see Armor Rouge doing the Trick Room, but, you know. Oh, just Expanding Force. Okay, that should still do a lot, though. You have a high special attack. Who do I want to get rid of? Dragon Claw should kill. Problem is, Dragon Claw ain't gonna happen. This is the one turn I get. Wait, what's Armor Rouge gonna do to Starmie? I mean, maybe something funny, but just hack at him, Dragonite. Okay. Oh, you almost got it. You tried. So I protect her, I think. What? That does block. This blocks. Yes. Which is just whatever, I guess. Wait. Yes, I have to try to attack Frostlass. But I get to protect this turn. That's pretty nice. I don't know if Frostlass dies to a full power liquidation, not under snow, probably. Stormy, come on, you got it. You're not attack drop or anything like that. You can hit as hard as you possibly. Well, I guess in a way, it is an attack drop from the snow boost. That's okay though. Oh, you tried. You tried so hard, Stormy. I feel like you just double. Ugh. Survive? No. It's just an awful end game. Blizzard don't miss. Yeah, yeah, no. I feel like the point of that, well, yes, obviously, the point of the psychic terrain was to stop priority from happening. But if I attack into Armorers there, then Frostlass has to make the ultimatum of attacking one of the two, but that's why you protect. Because if you just Mega and go for the attack, I mean, Dragonite dies. You still have armor. Yeah, I don't quite understand that. I guess that was the safest option. You don't have to worry about a crit. Well, you still had to worry about a crit, so... But if I attack into Armorers there... Again, I lose Starmie to Frostlass no matter what, so I can't really risk taking that. Either way, that happened, what, equal wins, equal losses, so good enough, I guess. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for the next part, whenever that may be. By the way, have a nice day, goodbye.